Well, good afternoon, folks, and welcome to the US-based Focus on Liberia online television network. My name is Theo Williams. Today we are in the borough of Newtown. Of course, the man who's on camera is Wleh-Wleh Koffa, the man who was nominated as the next governor of the borough of Newtown. We'll talk about the nomination process and other issues in the borough here. Wleh-Wleh, welcome. Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you very much.
How are you today?
I'm overwhelmed to see what went on today.
16 out of 24 members of the Elder Council of the borough of Newtown nominated you as the next governor. What does that mean for you? How does that make you feel, as a matter of fact?
It is just because you must humble yourself before the elders, you be respected, and also despite your age, the church should also be respected. Work with them, with that relationship, then it goes fine for you.
Just through the nomination process a bit. How did it go, the nomination process? Just through a few minutes.
Okay. The act says that at the end of the tenure of a president, that also ends the tenure of the governor.
Okay.
And so our term has come to an end. And so ours should have been done as of November. And so first day was scheduled for November 22nd, and it was postponed to December 23rd, and it came to January 6th, from there to today. And that process is done by the state nominating district without interference of the president, neither government official.
Okay.
And they select their governor and forward the name to the president, not names, but a name of that selected person, what they call the state nominating district, and forward to the president. And there are 6 districts out of the 6. Each district has 4 persons, so 4 times 6, 24. They are the ones exclusively to select their governor and have the name forwarded to the president for appointment.
You talked about interruption. There are allegations that the current representative, Dixon Wleh-Wleh, influenced the process. You want to speak to that?
Yes. But how will he influence the process when Honorable Wleh-Wleh told the elders that there's no interference? Not the elders alone he told so many persons in the borough that there's no interference. And so even to call him, to speak to him, he does not want to speak to you, because he's saying that standing up with you, talking with you, there could be a myth that there's a connection. So he does not.
Dagodi Woto was the man who was favored, I'm told, by members of the Elder Council, but all of a sudden the story changed.
He was favored, but then it means that he that endureth to the end. And so if he was favored, pray be to God. The country will show it my son.
Okay.
So I also favor him. So he was favored by them, and at this time favored by them, it means that the country will start working as a team.
Wleh-Wleh Koffa, what kind of governor will you be? I'm asking this because there were several allegations when you were advised to the former governor Moses Wia.
Okay.
What kind of governor will you be this time around, now that you're in the driving seat?
Okay. Serving Governor Moses Wia was a privilege.
Okay. And
I did my best. I'm still working with him. And one thing I continue to say, you serve to be served, you honor man to be honor man. Governor Moses Wia is an elder person, is a pastor that I can never forget about. And it's the matter of win-win.
Okay.
When I win, he wins. And when I win, we are also wins. So as a former governor, I must get them together all of the time. And if there's an allegation leveled, you know, one campaign coming, so many people carry lies around. They will go in the toilet and want to take lies from them and bring it. But when they say those things as a political figure, don't jitter. Keep focused. Go ahead with your good work. Remain a servant, and God himself is going to prove it. If anybody has a problem that this particular Wleh-Wleh Koffa has embezzled somewhere else, please go to the court.
Some of the allegations include extorting monies from business people across the district.
If I had done that with the years that I served, I think the nominating district would have had that against me. But never in the time that I had those things against me until when the campaign came about, when I became a candidate, people continue to say that I did it, I invested and what have you. But I said to them, if you have any evidence, let's go to the court.
How do you intend to work with the youthful population here in the borough? And as a matter of fact, what's the relationship with the young people here?
That's my machine. They will tell you.
Your machine?
That's my machine. They're my machine.
What do you mean?
Because the youth are coming to succeed us. If we don't bring them to limelight, to tutor them, at the end of the day, the future of the borough will be bleak. So you got to open everything up, work with them. There are so many youth programs in the borough. You got to carry on that. There should be meetings with them. Make sure that they prove their talents. Okay, you got to unearth their talents. Because they have leaders. Those are in about the youth. These are talented people. You got to make sure that the talents are exposed to the world. Because this borough is blessed. This borough, nobody. The best pleasure area in Liberia is this borough. So, and then when they say clever, even though they say Nukuda is a place that bad things come from, but when they say the most clever people in Liberia, it's the borough. All right? We eat together. When things are difficult in Monrovia to say, when things are tough to eat, you can't find food, we don't jitter because we eat together. We drink together. We sleep together and dance together. It is left with the governor to lower his pomposity, work with the people, serve them, work as a team, put the adults first, put the youth first, put yourself last. There should be more projects, all right? Get to the people, like we have from the beer factory, the mango, all those companies. We're not going to muscle them. We're going to get to them persuasively, making sure that things go fine, that our portion, which is called responsibility, is being given to us. We'll discuss that. Even we're talking about MCC, getting our debt from here, the solid water they are collecting, we're going to make sure getting back to them, that these things will come to an end tomorrow. Because we got to get our own.
Would that be some of the top priorities?
Of course.
When you are taking the office?
Taking our own debt from here. Because the money we need, the money to have use of it. Because we're not getting any good from MCC. Agreement expires in 2015. They still collecting money from here. And the others are not taking pay. Either we just remain there in the dilapidated building. And either we pass. There's no food and what have you. How will we put food on the table? It's my prerogative to put food on their table. It's my prerogative that the borough task force has gotten another achievement by saying borough police. Okay. So many things need to be done in this borough. We got to work.
The issue of drug is one of the major problems here in the borough of Kutown. How do you intend to tackle that as the chief administrator of the borough?
The sanitation department got to be revamped.
Okay.
That's number one. Because we got to prioritize that. The second thing is we have factories in the borough. We got to negotiate with them to engulf our people into the system. And we do that persuasively. We're not going to rush them. We're not going to say we're going to agitate, but you have a tete-a-tete discussion with the management. They will see if you pay a visit. You got to be mature in your discussion with them. And from there, since it has not happened in the past, we got to engage it responsibly. For them to know that the governor is a governor. And the governor also has to work representative. The governor must respect the government. Okay. If you muscle the government at any level, the president will fire you.
Do you have that relationship with the current representative, Dixon Sibo?
Yes, indeed.
He's your son?
No, he's not my son. He's the son of the borough. And we have to work with him. We have to sit and discuss. And then we have to design strategy. Have a calendar of event, a calendar where every month the representative, the governor, and the nominating district, the elder have to meet. What we have done, what we should do, we discuss this to move forward. We don't have to say, well, we will fight. No. If we fight, we have no development in the borough. And then first of its kind, that the borough, honor and wash, will have a good relationship with the government.
Are you optimistic that when your name surfaces before the desk of President Joseph Yuman Bwaka, he's going to approve it immediately?
He's going to do that because Joseph Bwaka came from Nukutown. He's a progressive. On 110th Street, I serve him. So I got to serve him I got to serve him again. He's a progressive. I'm a progressive. I was the smallest in J part-time. All right. And then he's a progressive. You know, he's a progressive, and he's my father. All right, and so a progressive must welcome a progressive. First of a kind, I have a progressive as a president.
Okay.
Then who am I? I must serve him, and I must be nurtured by him. The borough is not a political party.
Okay.
The borough is a government, and so a government must respect the government.
What's your message to the elder council? Your message to the elder council?
The elder council to remain persistent, to work, to muscle the governor. Don't beg the governor. Always be on the back of the governor.
Will you be that listening leader?
A 100% listening leader. If I don't do that, it's a vote of no confidence.
You're on record though.
Yes, indeed. If not a vote of no confidence, I have the right to get me out. To the president, we don't want to Wleh-Wleh Koffa. It will be a big disgrace in my life. My legacy gone. Once I have a vote of no confidence. So to do that, I must work with the elders.
Well, thank you so much.
Blessing.
It was a pleasure having you. All the best as you head the borough of Nikutan.
Thank you.